animatronics fans! Today I'm going to show you how to tape cheaters the best way possible. Cheater placement is really important and it depends on the choreography of your show. Putting cheaters on is not always going to be exactly the same. This year, for instance, I'm going to measure the cheaters that we used for our Winter Guard show. This first one is 9.5 inches from the tip. And then from the first to the second, it's 14.5 inches. And that's not necessarily bad, it's just where our choreography required our hands to be at different points during the show. I've had cheaters that are just several inches from the tip. I've had cheaters that were just below the tab. This one in particular is 8 inches from the tab. Now, when you do cheaters, make sure you have a little measuring tape. This one was free. It was given to me by Missouri Career Center. So you can pick them up wherever, you can buy them at a hardware store, whatever you want to do. But the whole age-old put your pole up to my pole and we'll tape cheaters that way, no, never, ever, ever works. So to do this, I'm going to put a hand cheater that's what we call a fist from the tip, and I'm going to start by measuring. And you have to decide where you're going to measure from, whether it's the bottom of the tip or the top of the tip. I like to go from this top of the tip position because all of our tips hit on the same spot. Some of our tips are a little bit thicker on the bottoms than others, depending on how worn out they are. I'm going to go 3.5 inches from the top of the tip, and that's where I'm going to put my cheater. Now you might think, okay, is 3.5 inches the middle of your cheater tape or the bottom of your cheater tape or what? I'm going to solve that problem with this little thing. This hair tie is a Scootsy, no damage. You definitely want to get the ones that don't have metal clips, the ones that are glued together. These are about 1 3/4 inches long. I like the ones that are 1 inch or so, just because it's a 1 inch pole. So you're going to put this hair tie on your pole like so. See, I have a little bit of slack in this, and the smaller ones you don't have that slack, but this is small enough slack that I can work with it. Now I'm going to take my measuring tape, I'm going to measure 3.5 inches, and I'm going to place my hair tie there. And it doesn't matter what color hair tie you use because you're just going to tape over it. Now I'm going to take my tape very carefully without moving my hair tie. I'm going to place a piece of tape directly on the hair tie, like so, and then I'm going to tape all the way around. And usually 2 or 3 wraps will do it. I hate when I see cheater tapes that are so thick. I'm going to go 3 on this one. Now I want to use scissors because if you stretch your tape out to break it, although that's fine, it's okay. Tape is breakable. You can pull on it, stretch it, weaken it, and it'll come apart. But that also weakens the tape and it weakens the glue's hold. So if you're not in a hurry and you've got a pair of scissors handy, use them. Now I'm left with a nice bump where my cheater is. And you cannot see this in pictures, you can't see this from far away. It's just right here. You can feel it really easily. It's much easier than trying to feel for this smooth piece of tape that doesn't have the hair tie underneath it. Now my practice flag has a new cheater on it, and I am ready to write some choreography where I'm holding the pole just a fist away from the tip without anyone ever knowing any different.